Well, Corbin 1-3 on the football season, trying for victory number 2, and to be totally honest, it'll be a tough victory for the Red Hounds to get as they take on a very talented single-A team in the Cumberland Redskins. Cumberland into the football game with a record of 2 wins against 2 losses on the season. Cumberland beat Fleming Neon. They also had an easy victory over Harlan, and then Cumberland losers at Lexington Henry Clay. They lost by 1 point to Somerset.
David, I hope that Cumberland don't play as well as that kid sang the national anthem.
Did an outstanding job. Got a big round of applause. And,
it was great.
Just outstanding. You don't see many high school students that can sing like that. The kicker is going to be number 81. That'll be Richie Creech. Back to receive for Corbin. On the right side will be Scott Hart. Right in the middle, Matt Gibson. And flanking him to his left is number 11, Chris Hammock. And we're ready to go. Here's the kick by Creech. It's going to be a line driver hitting on the 30. It'll be taken by Hammock, bobbles it at the 20. The ball is loose. The ball is still loose, and the Red Hounds come up with it. Matt Gibson finally retrieving the football down on about the 12-yard line. So Corbin will start off with not good field position. It's just one of those bounding kicks that came down the field, and Hammock couldn't get the handle on it. Luckily, a Redskin player was there. Luckily, though, the Red Hounds come up with the football, and they'll have possession here as this football game is underway.
That was a tough kick to handle, as it wasn't going end over end. It was spinning around like a flying saucer, and it hit off JJ there, and Chris never could find a handle on it. But those are extremely difficult to get a hold of.
Jody Mauser moving into quarterback, or rather Matt Gibson moves into quarterback the Red Hounds. Mauser will line up in the backfield. Gibson's going to pitch it out to Mauser around the right side, moves it up to the 20. He's got a big hole. He's going to go. He's at the 40, midfield. Nobody can catch him. Down to the 30, 20. Touchdown for Jody Mauser, and the Corbin Red Hounds give him 88 yards on the TD.
Well, Coach Adams said in his pregame that we were going to see some things that we hadn't seen before. I knew this was coming, that they had made the change to Jody Mauser at tailback, and it was a positive change. It was kept quiet all week, and I think you're going to see a different football team with Jody Mauser back there, because when he squares his shoulders, as you see, David, he has tremendous speed. Fantastic blocking by the offensive line over there as they really opened up a hole on the right side. Jeff Atkins and those guys down there did a great job opening up a hole for Jody on a quick or a little sweep to the right side.
So with 11:20 left to go here in the first period, Corbin already on top 6-0, taking everyone by surprise here as they move Jody Mauser into the tailback position. The extra point is good by David Jones, and Corbin leads 7-0. We're just underway. We'll come back. The Hounds will kick away to Cumberland. This is Red Hound football on the sports leader, T107.
I forgot to tell you about that.
David Jones. Number 11 is Chris. They switched quarterbacks. I didn't know that.
I did.
Hey, listen, Dave, I got you. I can hear you just fine. I can hear myself now.
I can see you good, Bill.
I can't hear you over the two-way.
Oh, well, no, you can't. You got it on box. Just leave it like it is. I can hear you just fine. It's just like listening to radio.
11:20 left to go in the first period. The Red Hounds take a 7-0 lead. They're getting set to kick it away here. Mitchell will do the kicking again for Corbin. He's handled those duties the last 3 ball games, I think. Back to receive for Cumberland. Well, it's going to go to an up back. Number 40 for the Redskins. He gets a hole across the 40-yard line all the way up to the 43. That's Charles Jackson, 6 foot, 160-pound sophomore. He goes down at about the 42-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 there for Cumberland. Corbin with the early lead, 7-0. Big shakeup for the Hounds. Matt Gibson running at the quarterback spot. Jody Mauser went to the tailback. Redskin football. Handoff goes to Daniel Wilhoit, heading around the right side, breaks 1 tackle, crosses over the 45 up to the 46-yard line. Is drilled pretty good there by number 63 for Corbin.
53.
Trey Wyatt.
53, David Stevens.
Or it could have been 53, David Stevens. Anyway, somebody got him pretty good, and down he goes at about the 47-yard line.
It's no different this week, folks. I'm having to take care of Dave, too, this week. He just can't pick it up.
I'm telling you, man, that's shocked me so much. Mauser with that 88-yard touchdown run, unofficially, of course. Cumberland working off the right hash. Pitchback is going to go to number 12. That's Anthony Ravisi, the guy that really worries Corbin, the big fullback. Takes it across midfield down to the 49-yard line. That'll be close to a Cumberland first down. Bringing up third and short.
Good start for here for Corbin, Dave, and that's important because, you know, we've had some bad things happen early in ball games. We get some poor field position there, but we come back right back with a touchdown. Now the kids need to really get after them on defense.
Two-back set with a wing-back lined up now behind the quarterback, Ryan Duckworth. He's being chased out of the pocket, still being chased. Down he goes, and it was number 63 that time, Trey Wyatt, in there to get a handle on him. He was helped out by big number 75, Jeff Atkins. And that loss will take Cumberland all the way back to the 41-yard line, bringing up fourth and long in a punting situation for the Redskins.
A lot of heat by the Corbin defensive line that time. And as I said in the game, Creekmore and Jeff Atkins are keys in this game because they've got to try to match their strength up front.
Kevin White, a senior, will do the punting. Well, I know Duckworth is on to do the punting. We were told it was White, but it's not. Gets a great punt away. Ball all the way down inside the 10-yard line, taking a nice Cumberland bounce inside the 5 down to around the 2 or 3-yard line. Oh, that'll go for about a 57-yard punt, Burley Foley.
Yeah, that's going to cause us a few problems down there because it's really close. It was a putt that Matt couldn't come up and field. It hit before he had opportunity, and then he made the decision to let it roll. So we're really backed up now.
Ball will be on the 2-yard line. First and 10 from the 2 for Corbin, working from the left side of the football field. 9 minutes left to go here in the first period of play, and Matt Gibson will stay in there at quarterback. Lined up in the backfield behind him in the power eye left side will be Mauser. Handoff goes, pitch out rather to Mauser around the right side. Takes it up to about the 5-yard line, and he is taken down there by Cumberland. Scott Hart and Marcus Fox also lining up in the backfield for Corbin.
That was a play we saw Mauser score on the first play of the game, but that time Cumberland did a good job as they stuffed it out.
Yeah, it works once, really. Why not try it the second time, see what happens?
We're just trying to create some room down there right now, Dave, to get room to operate. We don't want to punt out of that end zone.
Play that time actually going for, they're saying about no gain, maybe a half a yard. That still leaves 2nd and 10 now for Corbin. Same set for the Redhounds. Pitch out left side this time to Mauser. He is looking for a hole, and he gets none. Taken down once again right on the line of scrimmage, bringing up 3rd and 10 for Corbin. They try Mauser right, then come back and try Mauser left. Cumberland defensively playing it very well.
Well, I'll tell you what you might look for here in the game is, looks like Michael Crowley checks in now. And anytime you see him into the game, normally you see Corbin going to pass the ball because he has those great hands. But what you may see out of this formation a little bit later is you may see Mauser throw a halfback pass.
Cumberland with a 5-man front defensively. Here's a snap. Mauser back to throw. Flips it out over to Pat McCowan right in his hands. He couldn't catch it, though. I don't think Pat would have had much running room had he caught that football. He was only on about the 5-yard line. Bounces off his hands. And now Corbin will have to try to punt it out of there.
That time they moved, Pat was out in the slot there, and Jody just stood up and threw a hitch to him, but Pat couldn't hang on. Pat's still a little bit rusty. Only been back for a game, and you know, as time goes on, he's going to get better. But it's going to take Pat some time to get back to doing the things that he does well.
You can see that time that Pat kind of took his eye off the football. Number 2, Kevin White, is lined up on the 40-yard line along with number 12, Anthony Ravisi, to receive the punt. And Hammock's punt is going to take a Corbin bounce to the 45-yard line, the Corbin 45. So Cumberland will start off this drive inside Corbin territory right on the 45-yard line. Corbin leads 7-0 with 7:24 to go in the first period of play.
Well, we don't have good field position here, but I thought Chris did a good job just getting the punt away. Anytime you're down in your end zone, the first thing you want to do is just get it out of there. So, you know, we come up with not, it could have been worse.
Ball on the 45-yard line. Duckworth is going to give it off to number 12, Ravisi. And Anthony Ravisi moves it down to the 41, bringing up now 2nd down and 6 for Cumberland.
Looks like a pickup for about 4. The 2nd and 6 Redskins. Ball on about the 41-yard line.
White out to the right side. That's the short side of the field is number 2, White. A little official timeout here to move some people back off the sideline. And we're ready to go. Duckworth takes the snap. He's going to give it off to Will Hoyt, hitting around the left side. Nowhere to go for him. Ramped up in there by number 53, David Stevens for Corbin. Also coming out of the bottom of the pile, number 56, Josh Pate. So third, maybe lost about a yard on that play. 3rd and 7 coming up for Cumberland.
I think he did. Shane Creekmore also in there. David Stevens seems to be playing emotional and fired up out there tonight. A couple big hits here early in the game for David.
I tell you, that's a fired-up Redhound football team after that 88-yard touchdown run from Jody Mauser. Wideouts go both ways for the Redskins. Duckworth's back to pass. He's looking. He's got his man, and it is going to be caught at the 35-yard line by Baskins. Takes it on to the 30, 25-20, head for the end zone, and touchdown. Corbin just really did not do a good job at all of tackling that time because Safford Baskins just really juked his way right through some Corbin defenders and took it in for the TD.
Dave, I couldn't tell what happened. The traffic stood up on me there, but obviously it looked like we had him, as they would say in Sandlot, had him hemmed in, but he came out of there some way, and there's only one way you can get away. We must not have just tackled very well.
Corbin had a couple of players. I didn't catch the numbers, unlike you. It's a tough place to see here, but had a couple of players that had a stab at Baskins, but didn't do a good job of on that tackle, and he takes it on in for the touchdown. That'll go for a 43-yard touchdown connection there from Duckworth to Baskins. White for the extra point. Kick is up. It is good, and we're tied at 7 with 5:47 to go in period number 1. Welcome back. Cumberland will kick off the Corbin. This is Redhound football on the sports leader, T107.
You're absolutely right. It was some pitiful tackling out there, or lack thereof.
Who was it?
I didn't even see him on the side of the field. There's 2 missed tackles down here about the 20.
Yeah.
Who missed them, Dave? Or Bill?
I can't see the numbers down here. My side's about as bad as yours is.
10-4.
We're all tied up at 7 as Cumberland gets set to kick away to Corbin. The Redhounds hemmed in, punted it out to about the 45-yard line, and then looked like we're doing a good job defensively. Had Cumberland facing a 3rd and 7, but the quarterback, Ryan Duckworth, hooked up with big number 80, Safford Baskins, and Baskins takes it in from 43 yards away for the touchdown. Extra point good, and we're tied up here at 7-all. So a couple of big plays have put the points on the board in this football game. Number 81, Richie Creech, will do the kicking. Gets a strong put to this one. Booms that football all the way back to the 5. Taken there by Gibson to the 10, 15, to the 20, to the 25, to the 30. Bowled up on the 30-yard line, but a nice return that time by Matt Gibson as he threaded his way through Redskin players up to the 30-yard line. 1st and 10 from there for Corbin.
Little Matt did a good job there as he just bolted straight up in there. And when you're a little guy, sometimes it's tough to just turn up in there, but he put himself down in there and took the punishment.
Clock shows 5:38 to go. First period of play. We're tied up at 7 here in Harlan County at Cumberland High School. This is an old football rivalry. They've didn't play last year, but the rivalry is back on again this year. Corbin lines up once again with Gibson as the quarterback. Mauser, the tailback. Pitch back to Mauser. Tailback pass going to be caught by Scott Hart. Yes, he caught that football up on the 42-yard line. I'm telling you, Burley, this is pretty much more of a wide open offensive thing than we've seen Corbin do. A lot of different strategy employed here.
Well, what's happened here is Jody has become a threat in several different fashions. He can throw the ball on a halfback pass, he can square his shoulders and run, and he can step in and throw on long situations now when he needs to. So he's become a multiple threat here tonight.
So 1st down for Corbin. Working from the right hash mark. Pitch back goes to Mauser, heading around the right side, and he is clobbered right on the line of scrimmage for no gain.
No room for Jody there.
Creech, I think, gets credit for that tackle. Ball will... Well, actually, Jody managed to get a couple of yards on that. They're going to spot him up near the 45-yard line. So that'll bring up now 2nd down and 8 for Corbin. Clock shows 4:42 to go. First period of play. We're tied up here at 7.
Along the offensive line tonight, looks like Shane Romines, the tight end on this side. Andy Robinson, one of the down people in there. Joey Petrie, the other guard on this side. Shane Creekmore, the center, been there all year. Josh Pate and Jeff Atkins. And I think they've played better as a unit here. The offensive and defensive line lately has done a pretty good job.
Well, Corbin was on the line, then they backed off the line. Now they come back up. Pat McCallan splits out to the left side. Hart, Fox, and Mauser line up in the backfield in the power I. Here is a pass from Gibson to McCallan, and once again, right off the hands of Pat McCallan for an incompletion. That'll bring up 3rd and 8 for Corbin. He had some running room that time. On the first one that he dropped, he didn't have much running room anyway, but he could have picked up some yardage for the Hounds on that one.
Well, Pat, he just hasn't. It doesn't have his concentration right now, because normally Pat McCallan doesn't drop those.
Cumberland wearing those dark maroon uniforms, the redskin colors. Corbin in their road white with the light gray bottoms and light gray helmets. Once again, Mauser and Fox in the backfield. Mauser working out of the shotgun. Takes a snap over the middle. It is caught by Crowley, and he is hammered, but inside Cumberland territory for a first down at the Cumberland 41-yard line. Mauser out of the gun that time, delivered it with a gun. Michael Crowley for the first down.
Cumberland has a good tight end, but we feel like we've got a good tight end too in sophomore Michael Crowley. He's the receiving end, and Shane Romine's pretty much primarily used for the blocking tight end. Both of those kids are very, very good ends at this level.
I'm impressed with the Corbin offensive game plan so far, and the thing about it is it's been working. Tied up here at 7, 4 minutes to go. First period play. Mauser back in at quarterback. Rolling out to the right side on the keep. Cuts it to the 40, and takes a good shot at the 40. Cuts it right back up, though, to the 38-yard line, 37-yard line. Boy, number 2, Kevin White, came up, really pounded Jody Mauser right on the 40-yard line, knocked him back to about the 43, but Mauser just gathered himself and headed back upfield and takes it all the way on a great second effort to the 45 or the 35-yard lines, where the spot's going to be as Corbin drives into Cumberland territory here. Marcus Fox goes wide to the left side, the far side of the field. Over on the right side is Gibson. Mauser out of the shotgun. Takes a snap from Creekmore. He's got plenty of time to throw, lets it go, and it is incomplete. Intended for Matt Gibson on the 25-yard line. Matt had, once again, hands on the football, couldn't bring it in. Well, that'll bring up 3rd down for Corbin.
Last week against Glasgow, we seen Jody off target on his first few passes. Tonight, he's been right on target, but we've dropped some. And I really feel like as time goes on, which district plays coming up, and we start making these plays, then we're a pretty good football team.
This time Mauser moves right underneath center. Split backfield with Hart and Fox lined up behind him. Gibson and Crowley wide to each side. Mauser to throw. He's looking for the end zone for Gibson. He is there, and it is out of bounds, though. A little bumping down there. If that ball had been more catchable, Corbin might have gotten a penalty on number 2, White. You see, he bumped Matt Gibson pretty good before the pass got there, but it was well out of bounds. Uncatchable. Bringing up 4th down for the Hounds, and Chris Hammock on to punt. Won't surprise me to see a fake here with the way Corbin has done things offensively. Started off with Matt Gibson at quarterback instead of Jody Mauser, and Mauser took it 88 yards on the first play for the touchdown. It is a fake punt, and Corbin is not going to get enough for the first down, so Cumberland will take over. I think maybe the Redskins knew that one was coming.
Well, that was a good place to fake the ball from, because, if Chris hits it in the end zone, it comes back out to the 20, and you're only going to gain about 12 or 13 yards or so. So excellent place on the field to fake the punt.
Cumberland will be taking over. They'll have the football first down on the 34-yard line, right in the middle of the field, tied up here at 7 with 3:34 to go. In the first period of play, Ryan Duckworth, the quarterback, underneath center, going to pitch out to Ravizzi on the right side. He has got a hole up to the 41-yard line. Well, he's a rock. He gets that momentum build up. He just runs right over people.
Yeah, he's carried the ball about 3 times and hasn't got less than 5 yards on any of his carries.
That time getting about 7 yards up to the 41. That'll bring up now 2nd and 3 for Cumberland. Clock moves down to 3 minutes in the first period. Kevin White wide to the right side, the near side of the field for Cumberland. Wing back number 80, Safford Baskins. Handoff goes to Ravisi, though, heading around the left side and gains only a couple of yards that time before being taken down, but that will leave Cumberland with 3rd and short.
Timeout for measurement.
Creekmore and Stevens getting up for Corbin.
First down, Redskins.
And it's not 3rd and short. It's first down for the Cumberland Redskins at the 44-yard line. Cumberland losers to Henry Clay. They lost to Somerset. They beat Fleming Neon handily and also really hammered the Harlan Green Dragons last Friday night. Harlan, a team that's had a tough season up to this point. Duckworth under center. Will Hoyt, as now Baskins goes into motion from right to left. Handoff is going to go to Will Hoyt as flags fly on the play. A couple of yards there for Will Hoyt. We'll see what the flag is about. I'm sure that's some illegal procedure against the Cumberland Redskins.
Fox and Creekmore, and Shane Creekmore coming up there and making some big hits. He's another one of those kids that really, he and Atkins and Josh Pate and some of our bigger kids tonight have got to play good up front to beat a team like this, because Cumberland's so big and so strong.
That is 5-yarder against the Cumberland Redskins. That'll move them back a bit.
Trey White, another kid, Ocampo. That defensive line is a big key tonight. Marcus Fox also in on that stop.
Stays at first down, so it'll be 1st and 15 for Cumberland at about the 39-yard line. Once again, Baskins split to the right side. Will Hoyt and Ravisi in there behind Duckworth. He's looking to throw, though. Getting chased, going to let it fly anyway. Could be picked off. It is incomplete. Good coverage that time by Jody Mauser right on Baskins down at the 40-yard line. Good effort by both those players, though, as Baskins was able at the end to get a hand on it, but not enough of a one to get it in.
Cumberland coach really upset with the official, but I thought it was a good call, because once you hang that thing up, that ball was as much Jody's ball as it was Baskins.
That's right, and Jody had an eye on the football, just like Baskins did. But coaches generally think that they didn't get the right call.
Yeah.
If it's against them, or didn't go for them. 2nd down and 15 now facing Cumberland. Duckworth moves underneath center, takes the snap. He's rolling out to the left side, looking, letting it go long. It's going to be incomplete. And the man was open down at the 30-yard line. The ball was there, but Kevin White just didn't catch it as Corbin dodges a bullet there. We got to bring up 3rd and 15 for Cumberland.
We got a break there, because that was a catchable ball. He got right in between our coverage, and had he caught that ball, that would have been a first quarter backbreaker.
You know, we came in hearing about this great fullback for Cumberland, Anthony Ravisi, and Ravisi's off to a good start here, but I'm impressed with the quarterback, Ryan Duckworth. He's a 6'1 sophomore, Burley, and I'm telling you, he's delivering some strikes out there. 1:47 to go, first period to play, 7-7 our score, 3rd and 15 now facing Cumberland. White, a speedster, goes wide to the right side. Duckworth underneath, takes the snap, rolling back to pass. He's being chased out of the pocket. He's looking, dumps it off. It's going to be caught by Ravisi at the 35, to the 40, crosses on down to the 38-yard line. First down for Cumberland.
Well, everything was working our way. We had good pass rush, had the quarterback on the run, but just broke down in our coverage.
Number 60, Jonathan Ocampo for Corbin, was right on the heels of Duckworth, the quarterback for Cumberland, but Duckworth on the run, able to get rid of the football on a great catch made by Ravisi. He picks up the Cumberland first down. Their 3rd of the game. Corbin's also picked up 3. But a big play that time for the Redskins as they move inside Corbin territory. Duckworth, a little hitch pass out of the right side to Baskins. Shakes forward for about 5 yards on that 4 or 5 yards on that catch, bringing up 2nd and 6 for Cumberland.
He's a load, as Atkins, Fox, also Trey White, David Stevens all had shots at Baskins then.
You know, I look at this team, and, you know, it's really hard to judge a team through one quarter overall, but just some of their talent players, you know, they got some players who really have some talent. This Duckworth, Baskins, and Ravisi are loaded. Duckworth takes the snap, fakes, gives it off to Ravisi. Hit at the line of scrimmage, breaks the tackle, moves his way down to the 30, on inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. That'll leave Cumberland close to first down yardage with 35 seconds to go in the first period.
What a measure.
That's going to be very close. Looks like they might have it. Let's check downfield now with Bill Sloan. And Bill, we've seen some good football teams this year. We've seen K Wood, we've seen Bell County, but as far as just having some talented players, I think Cumberland's right up there with either of those two teams, or maybe even a notch above.
I tell you what, Dave, what impresses me about this Cumberland team, they've got what it takes to be an excellent football team. They're a good team. They're big up on their offensive line. They've got the meat up front, and it's obvious they got some speed, got some good hard running backs, and got a quarterback who could have a big game tonight. I tell you what, a couple of those passes just been dropped. They were right in the hands. The last pass over there on the sidelines, the kid just couldn't hold on to it. They got a good little football team up here.
And they really do. They're a Class A team off to a 2-2 start, but I'm telling you, this team is they're going to be heard from in this single A division this year. 7-7, that was a Cumberland first down, by the way. Just inside the 30, pitch out Ravisi to the left side, gets a nice hold there, crosses the 25-yard line before being taken off his feet at around the 24.
Romines along with McCown in on the stop. Creekmore also there.
I think that'll probably be the last play of the first period, so we'll take a break here at Cumberland High School. We're after one period of play. It's Cumberland Redskins 7, the Corbin Redhounds 7. We'll come back with period number 2. This is Redhound football on the Sports Leader T107. Thank you. We're on top of it, baby.
What about Whitley, Mark Central, Frank?
At 11:15.
Getting ready for period number 2 at the end of the first quarter of play. 7-7 our score between the Cumberland Redskins and the Corbin Redhounds. Corbin 1-3. Cumberland 2 wins and 2 losses on the season. Cumberland is facing a second down. And we'll call her 5 yards for the first down, the ball on the 24-yard line. They're going to have to cross a little bit past the 19 to pick up the first down. Corbin defense rose to the occasion now on 3 downs anyway. The last time that Cumberland had the football, and well, is on this very same drive right here, but a nice pass completion from Duckworth to his fullback Ravisi picked up the first down yardage, and now Cumberland continues to drive. Duckworth underneath center, gives it off on the reverse play to Baskins. Baskins to the 20. Caught there by Ocampo and Creekmore. Ocampo mostly on the tackle as Baskins goes down. Once again, very close to first down yardage. I think he'll be a bit short this time, though.
Looks like we'll be short of the first down.
Big play for Corbin right here, David.
Ball looks like it's on about.
Well, I'm telling you, Sanford Baskins, Sanford's big boy, 6'2", 220-pound senior. And when he gets the ball, he shows how big he is, too, because he's a log roller out there. Wishbone formation, first time we've seen that in the game from Cumberland. Split to the left side is White. Pitch out goes to Ravisi, hit behind the line of scrimmage, but breaks that tackle and takes it over the yard marker, I'm sure, for the first down for Cumberland.
David Stevens nearly made a big play. He hit him in the backfield, but Ravisi has that tremendous strength. He's built low to the ground, and they say a lot of schools are really looking at him, David. Also Baskins.
Absolutely. I think Baskins going to make an excellent college end.
Ball looks like it's on about the 17-yard line.
Ball will be spotted on the 17-yard line, just underway in the second period of play. We're tied up here at 7, but Cumberland is driving. 1st and 10 from the 17. Duckworth with a wishbone behind him, turns, gives it in there to Ravisi. Ravisi bouncing off players at the line. Not much there for Anthony Ravisi. That'll bring up second down for Cumberland.
Gain of about 1.
Good defense by all of the Corbin defensive line there. The front line really hit in there hard and made a good play. Jeff Adkins leading the way.
It's been a long drive by Cumberland. The defense has been on the field for a long time without any kind of a break at all. A lot of these guys also have to flip right around and play offense, too. White splits to the left side. One-on-one coverage over there by Pat McCowan. That's the far side of the field. Pitch out's going to go to Baskins. Here goes Sanford. Sanford is hit and taken down at the 15-yard line. Nice tackle made by Marcus Fox. Also, Pat McCowan came up from the cornerback spot and was able to slow him down just a bit.
Well, Pat, he's not a very big guy, and he knows where to hit them big guys as he got right down around the ankles, and then Marcus Fox, a little bigger, stronger kid, came over and put him away.
Third down coming up for Cumberland. Duckworth goes over to talk to the coach and get the signal.
You know, Corbin this series has played good defense with the exception of the one big pass play.
That's right. One play has kept Cumberland alive here. Working off the left side this time. Baskins split to the right. To the left side is White. And back to throw is Duckworth. He's going to throw for the end zone for Baskins. Threw it too hard. Well, no, excuse me. He didn't throw it too hard because Baskins got to that ball and pulled it in for the touchdown, the official says, right on the play. And it's 13-7. Cumberland goes on top.
He made a tremendous catch there in the end zone as he caught that ball over his shoulder. And Jody, I thought, was running with him step for step, but Baskins, the bigger kid, was just able to go up and get it.
I thought that ball was overthrown by a mile. It may be my view from up here, but Baskins, he's 6'2", and he stretched that body out and was able to pull it in. Looks like he might be shaken up just a little bit because he went sailing through there, and he did a belly buster on the ground, which is never good for you. We'll go back down on the side of the field now and check with Bill Sloan. Bill?
Yeah, Dave, I tell you what, that was just a beautiful catch. You have to appreciate the athleticism on that one as he just went up over top of Mauser, got the hands on it, and what he did, he came down when he wrapped up tight on the football, landed right with the football in his gut, just knocked the breath out of him. Just an amazing catch.
And once again, we have to talk about the quarterback, Duckworth. He laid that thing right in there where it had to be to beat the defense.
Mauser was step for step with him, and that's just what it took. He had that little bit of extra. Like I said, good height, good jump there, and touchdown for Cumberland.
All right, here comes White to try the extra point. Snap, kick, and it is almost blocked, but it's not, and it is good. And it's 14-7. Cumberland leads Corbin with 9:19 to go in the first half of play. We'll be back. The Skins will kick away to the Hounds. This is Red Hound football on the Sports Leader T107. Yeah. God almighty.
Looks like number 36. That's Hall. And number 8, that's
9 minutes and 19 seconds left to go in the first half of play. 14-7. The Cumberland Redskins have the advantage here over the Corbin Redhounds after 2 touchdowns by Stanford Baskins. One a 43-yarder, one a 16-yard catch there as he ran into the end zone. We do have one score from around the area at halftime. It's Knox Central over Whitley County, 34-0. We'll update you on some other games coming up here at the half. What a turnaround Knox Central's made this year, Burley Foley.
Well, you know, they beat Millsboro there, and they're beating what a lot of people thought to be a good Whitley County team. So, yes, they've made a turnaround.
Once again, Creech will kick it away. Back for Corbin. Right in the middle is Matt Gibson. To the left side is Hammock. It's going to be a long, long kick, driving Gibson back inside the 5. He's to the 10, 15, gets some blocking to the 20, cuts it out to the left side, 25, and then cut from behind and knocked down on the 28-yard line. 1st and 10 from there for the Hounds. 9:10 to go, first half of play. Corbin has it offensively, trailing here by a touchdown.
Looks like Jody's going to come in and play quarterback this time.
Corbin has mixed it up. They've had Matt Gibson running at quarterback about half and half with Jody Mauser, and they've used Mauser to throw from his halfback position. They've used him out of the shotgun.
Matt Bargo now in the game too, David, tailback.
First time Matt's been in there. He's in there along with Scott Hart and Marcus Fox. Pitch out goes to Bargo, trying to get around the right side, looking for room, cuts it up to the 30. At the 32-yard line. He just couldn't get out there where he could use that great speed that he has, but still a gain of a couple of yards on the play, bringing up second down for Corbin.
Yeah, if Matt can get that corner turned, he's one of those kids that has the speed to run with these kids, as well as Mauser and McCowan.
Yeah, that time Baskins, it was old Sanford there again, and he's right on the play, chasing Bargo over to the sideline and taking him down. Gibson goes wide out to the left side. Bargo stays in. He'll be the back of the power I right set. Fox and Hart in there also. Handoff goes to Scott Hart. Not much running room there for Scott as he moves it to the 35-yard line. Brings up third down for Corbin and 5.
There was a counter that time, but Cumberland played it really good.
Well, Scott Hart gained 180 yards against Glasgow last Friday. I think maybe coaching staff knew Cumberland would have an eye on them. And that's the first time Scott's had the football here in this game. Pat McCowan checks in. He goes wide to the left side. Also going wide over there with him is Marcus Fox and Matt Bargo. No one in behind Jody Mauser. And he takes it, little hitch pass over to McCowan, and he's dropped another one. 3 passes right in Pat McCowan's hands. Not meaning to be too critical here, but he has caught none of them so far. And that'll leave Corbin facing a 4th down and 5 and a punt.
You can see the way Pat got up, he's very dejected because, like I say, he's still a little rusty. You know, it's his second game back, but I feel like, you know, like you say, it has been 3 catchable balls, and as the year goes on, he'll get those.
And I would agree. 7:32 to go, and half number 1, 14-7, Cumberland leads. Corbin will kick it away. It'll be Hammock to punt. White, the lone man, back to receive. He gets a line drive. White might get to return this one if he can field it, and does at the 25. Moves it to the 30, and down he goes on the 31-yard line. So the Corbin defense right back on the field. They were out there a long time while ago as Cumberland had a sustained drive before they got the 7 points on the 16-yard touchdown pass. Defensive unit for Corbin back on the field, though. Gut check time, Burley.
Yeah, you know, it's need to really stop them here and at least go in down no more than 7 because, like you say, you know, when you're 1-3 and you're inexperienced and you've taken some bumps, you need to keep it close at half.
Once again, White will go wide, this time to the left side. Will Hoyt and Ravisi lined up behind Duckworth. Handoff goes to Ravisi, straight up the middle for the big guy to the 35-yard line. Take it down there, bringing up second down for Cumberland.
Creekmore and Ocampo. Also, Trey White.
Anthony Ravisi. I say Ravisi because it looks just like it, but it's pronounced Ravisi.
I'm glad you have to say it, not me.
People know what I'm talking. If I say Ravisi, you'll know it's Ravisi. If I say Ravisi, you'll know it's Ravisi. They're the same guy. Here's a handoff going to Ravisi, and he takes it up to the 40-yard line, leaving Cumberland facing third and about 1.5 yards for the first down yardage. Several Corbin players in on that stop there.
Fox and Creekmore look like the 2 first ones, and then a couple others came in.
Big third down play here for Corbin. Going to call it third and a long one here for the first down yardage for Cumberland. Cumberland has 6 first downs in the football game. Baskins comes in motion, and it's going to be a keeper by Duckworth. Tries to cut it up. He gets a little hole, enough for the first down, up to about the 44-yard line. And that'll be 1st and 10 for Cumberland.
First down, Redskins.
As you look out on the field at the Corbin defense, and they do look a bit tired here.
David, this Cumberland team is a team that got beat by Somerset and had over 400 yards rushing.
And still lost. I know some of those games, I've seen Corbin lose some that you look at it on paper and you wonder, how the heck did we lose this football game? The Glasgow game of about 3 years ago is one that comes to mind right off the bat. Well, this time Cumberland really shakes it up offensively, putting people in motion. Corbin tries to adjust defensively, and now we got a flag on the play. That'll be against Corbin, I think.
Delay a game.
Oh, delay a game against Cumberland? We really had players jumping all over the place, but too much time taken there by the Redskins as they were switching it up on the line of scrimmage. That'll bring 1st and 15 up for them. 5:18 to go.
A little humor in the booth.
Yeah, we have a humorous PA guy up here. I kind of like it. It's different.
To say the least.
Yeah, not your average everyday PA guy. Baskets comes in motion from left to right, the far side of the field as Duckworth is under pressure, back to throw anyway, incomplete. Marcus Fox had good coverage on Baskins that time. That'll bring up 3rd and 15 now for Cumberland. As that delay game penalty might come back to haunt the Skins here. Leading 14-7, 5:03 to go in the first half.
Second down.
Second down.
It was 1st and 15, now 2nd and 15.
Yeah, I got over there. See, it wasn't my fault, Burley. The guy over there had a 3 up, now didn't he?
You
see
listen,
it?
Hey.
He did. He was showing a 3 on his placard over there.
You've come a long way, Dave. Now you can at least count to 4, right?
Well, I have relapses. So it is 2nd down and 15 now for Cumberland. Duckworth dropping back. He's going to give it on the draw play to Ravizzi. Ravizzi bobbles the football. It's loose. He gets it back though at the 40. Then down he goes at the 42-yard line. He got lucky on that one because it bounced right back up to him, as Corbin had a couple of players zeroing in on that loose football. And that'll bring up 3rd and 13 now for Cumberland. Corbin defense needs a hold here.
Yeah, this is a big play right here because we can get the ball back and with a chance to maybe score and go in tied at halftime, or maybe get the ball back and at least get some momentum going offensively.
14-7, 4:56 to go in the first half of play. Wide to the right side is White, and rolling and looking for him is Duckworth, being chased by Ocampo. He missed the tackle. Duckworth cuts it up. He'll not get nearly enough for the first down as he crosses the 45 to the 46, hit from behind. I think we also probably got a clip on Cumberland on that play too.
I seen a flag fly anyway.
Yeah, I think I saw a Corbin player get clipped over there. We'll see what the call is.
Did you catch who made the stop?
Well, a hold against the
illegal block there, also.
14-7 with 4:43 to go in the first half. Cumberland now we'll be looking at a. Corbin takes this penalty about a 4th and 9. Penalty will be declined, so that'll leave Cumberland facing a 4th and 9, and the punting unit will come on for the Redskins. So Corbin will get it back here with a chance to get some more points on the board with 4:43 to go in the first half. Corbin scored on their very first possession at 11:20. Jody Mauser, 88-yard unofficial, 88-yard touchdown run. The extra point good by David Jones.
We're going to try to block this baby.
Here's the punt by Duckworth, almost blocked. He sails it out of there. Matt Gibson will get it back at the 15 to the 20. Cuts it back to the left side, nowhere to go there, and down he goes at about the 22-yard line as he was really being chased down by Cumberland players. So Corbin will have it offensively, 1st and 10 from the 22.
If you're a punt returner, David, you hate to have your team try to block it because that means that everybody's going to release free and there's nowhere to go, and that was the case there. Matt really just didn't have anywhere to go.
Yeah, he was looking at about 6 Cumberland players and no blockers of his own down there. As Corbin did go after that one. And the Red Hounds will run out of the shotgun. Gibson wide to the right side along with Pat McCowan. Crowley tied in on the left side. Mauser back to throw over the middle, caught by Crowley up on the 26-yard line. That'll bring up 2nd down now for Corbin.
Pick up of about 5 by Mike. Mike very effective in a passing type offense. Great hands.
He can catch the football. Once again, it's Gibson and McCowan wide to the right. The blocking back for Mauser in the shotgun is Hart. Going a little hitch out there to McCowan at the 25, looking for room to the 30, dropped on the 31-yard line. Flag on the play, too. Wonder what that could be.
I think they're going to call a pick or a hold. Where the flag's at, it's just about got to be a hold.
Yeah, it's got to be. I would say a hold on Corbin. Flag right at the.
See, Jody Mauser saying take it, so I don't know.
We'll see.
What's that mean?
I don't know. I've got a book here.
Look it up.
Penalty was against Cumberland.
That's kind of a sign that we used to do when we thought we were cool in school. I'm looking it up here, folks. We'll tell you in a minute. It's not on there.
I just don't see it. To be honest about it.
Let me see that.
According to this, it was a substitution infraction. Okay. I don't think that would have been it, would it? Okay, anyway, a penalty against Cumberland. Corbin now with a 2nd down and 1. Mauser out of the shotgun, dropping back to throw, going to dump it off to Scott Hart. Scott bobbles the ball, gets it back 35 up to the 40-yard line, good enough for the 1st down. Whoa, Scott Hart did not have a great handle on that football, but he held on to it, which is what counts, and took it for the 1st down yardage for Corbin.
Nice looking play, though. Matt and Pat ran them off out here, and then we just dumped it off to Scott out in the flat for the 1st down. Good call by Coach Adams.
Been a good football game up to this point. 14-7, Cumberland leads with 3:13 to go. Once again, out of the shotgun, Mauser. Wideouts both ways, doubled. Mauser to throw, over the middle, incomplete, right off the hands of Marcus Fox. That ball took one of those skips that's very dangerous, too, as it skipped off of Fox's hands, but Cumberland didn't have anyone in the area for the interception.
Yeah, that time Marcus was open in the seam. He just couldn't hold on. And Jody's thrown the ball pretty crisp tonight and really thrown some catchable balls.
Yeah, that was a catchable pass right there. Mauser wants to get out of the shotgun. Double wideouts both ways. Scott Hart there to block for him. He's looking for Hart on the screen, gives it to him. Had a flag on the play anyway. Something against Corbin.
We'll call motion on the quarterback, I believe.
Against the Redhounds.
That penalty goes against Corbin with 3:01 to go in the 1st half. Corbin trying to drive it here a bit, but stalling out. Ball on the 40. This will move them back to the 35. If Cumberland wants to take it.
I thought they would decline it.
Illegal procedure against Corbin will be declined by Cumberland. Leaves Corbin with 3rd and 10.
Get your flag, man.
Charles Kirk hasn't picked up Old Yeller there yet, has he? Out of the shotgun, Jody Mauser. His team down here 14-7. 1st half play. Mauser looking. Lets it go long. It is for Matt Gibson. It is caught by Gibson. He's going to take it in. He caught it at the 30 right between 2 Redskin players, and touchdown for Matt Gibson and the Corbin Redhounds.
I'm telling you, Jody hung that one up. Matt just waited on it, got it, and took it in for the score. So, hey, Dave, this is a great football game up to this point. We've seen really 2 nice offensive teams here with both defenses being as stingy as possible.
Well, Matt Gibson, give him the credit on that because, like you say, Jody hung the football. He had to get it down there, and Matt just waited on it, took it away from 2 Cumberland players, and sprinted on in for the touchdown. And it's 14-13 with 2:39 to go in the half. Crowley on to kick the extra point, or rather Jones on to kick the extra point for Corbin. Snap, the kick is up, looks good, and it is straight through. David pretty accurate on those extra points, and we're tied up here at 14 with 2:39 to go in the half. Corbin kicks off to the Cumberland Redskins. When we come back, this is Redhound football on the Sports Leader T107.
Yeah, Dave, that one was good for 61 yards, baby.
All right, Bill.
Had some big plays in this game, boy.
Dave, you like it when I correct you?
Hey, man, I was figuring that one out, and you jumped in there too quick.
I like it. Oh, I know. I was afraid you was going to hurry and get it right.
Yeah, better you than Bill. I hate when Bill corrects me. It's on my nerves.
I won't do it anymore.
I can take you a little better. 2:39 to go in the half, 14-14 our score, and what has been a very good football game here between Corbin and Cumberland on a great night for football action here at Cumberland High School. Corbin just scores on a 61-yard touchdown pass play from Jody Mauser to Matt Gibson. Big plays. Corbin has scored on an 88-yard run and a 61-yard pass. Didn't get a good deflection on it, but just enough to keep Baskins from making the catch. White, number 2, he's a speedster, goes wide to the right side. They haven't looked for him a whole lot here in the football game, though. Duckworth comes under center, takes the snap. He's back to throw again. He's looking. He's getting pressure. He's been chased out of the pocket. He's looking. He is down. Ocampo gets him. So I'm telling you, I don't know who's blocking Jonathan Ocampo, but they've not done a good job. He has just overran his man, and he's been in there on Duckworth several times. Finally got a hold of him on that one.
He has great quickness, Jonathan Ocampo does. He really does. And like you say, just putting a tremendous amount of pressure on Duckworth. Also, James Reeves, another senior in there, putting a little pressure on him. Our defensive and offensive line, David, has played well up to this point.
Well, that loss goes all the way back to the 20-yard line. First down is going to be the 46, so we're at 3rd and 26 here for Cumberland with 1:15 left to go in the first half. Trips go to the left side for Duckworth. Now Baskins over there to join him. It goes out to Rabazi, though, on the left, and he is taken down on the 25, and Cumberland will have to punt it away, and Corbin will have 105 here.
Stevens and Fox in on the start. I'll tell you something Corbin's doing tonight, too, David. And this first half is as physical as they've played this year. They have really been hitting people. Corbin with a timeout.
Let's take a break during the timeout here. 1:05 to go in the first half. We're tied at 14 all between Corbin and Cumberland. This is Red Hound football on the sports leader, T107.
You got your pen handy?
Yeah.
Okay, Miles was rushed 5 times for 95. Hart, 2 for 4. Bargo, 1 for 4. Passing, 12 attempts, 5 completions for a total 86 yards.
So we should have 2 timeouts left.
14-14 is our score. 1:05 left to go here in the first half of play. As Corbin calls for the timeout, Cumberland getting their punting unit on. The quarterback, Ryan Duckworth, does the punting. He got a good one away the last time. Gibson back to receive. He booms another one. Boy, he kicks the ball well. This time Gibson's going to let it bounce. It drives him back to the 25. He falls on it there. And that's where Corbin will have to start off here with 53.9 seconds to go in the first half of play. Coming up at halftime, we'll check scores from other games that we can clue you in on around Southeast Kentucky. Look at our first half stats. Been a good first half of high school football.
Well, we got a long way to go and a short time to get there. I was hoping for maybe a bad punt or a good short fair catch, but didn't work out as the punter really, he's kept us in a hole when he's had the opportunity to.
Well, kicking game means a lot. Corbin will take it with a shotgun now. Fox and Gibson wide to the left side. Looks like Crowley and McCowan go wide to the right side. Hart there to block. Jody has lots of time, lets it go. It's going to be incomplete. Intended for Marcus Fox up at the 40-yard line. And Marcus gets another notch in his pass catchable belt there that he didn't get, his second one.
Yeah, you know, we don't want to harp on the kids when you make a mistake, but Jody has really thrown the ball nicely tonight, and we've got to start catching those.
Yeah, you need to catch it. Mauser takes the ball, looking over the middle, looking, lets it go. Caught this time by Fox up at the 41-yard line. He goes down there. Clock stops, 31.7 seconds to go in the half.
See there, Marcus heard what I said, didn't he?
Get on him a bit, and he catches a football.
Hey, let me tell you something. When these kids drop one, it's not because of lack of effort, and as a coach, that's all you can ask them to do. They're trying to catch the ball, and will catch it.
Corbin's going to call for another timeout, so let's get some more sponsor time in here. We're tied at 14. This is Red Hound football on the sports leader, T107.
I have a Saturday that I don't have to do anything.
Is that right?
I can't believe that.
Well, let's do something, man.
Hey, I got a job for you in the morning.
Do what?
I got a job for him in the morning.
You working in the morning?
Yeah.
Yay. 14-14, 31.7 seconds left to go here in the first half. Dave King and Burley Foley in the booth. Bill Sloan prancing on the sidelines here at Cumberland.
Have you ever seen Bill Sloan prance? It's a beautiful sight, people.
That's a bad word to use for a real He-Man like Bill, you know, prancing on the sideline. Mauser lines up once again in the shotgun. Corbin working right in the middle of the field. He's got 3 wide receivers over to the left side. Mauser looking over the middle. It's going to be overthrown, trying for Marcus Fox again. Incompletion stops the clock at 26.3. Corbin now will face 2nd and 10.
Jody got a little late heat there, but the offensive line held him off quite a while. Quite some time.
Been kind of a slow first half because there have been a lot of passes. The more you throw it, the more that clock stops. Ball on the 42-yard line, 2nd down. Once again, Mauser out of the shotgun. 2 wide to each side. He's looking. Got Crowley wide open in the middle of the field. He's got the football up at the 43-yard line. That'll be good enough for another Corbin first down. My numbers are correct. That's their 6th in the first half.
Good catch by Mike that time as his momentum was going to the right, and he had to kind of reach back to the left just a little bit and pick that thing out of the air. So Corbin in striking distance here.
And the Hounds will take another timeout, and we'll take another break. This is Red Hound Football on the Sports Leader, T107. Write it down, I forget all the good stuff. 17.2 seconds to go. First half of play. We're tied up here at 14. Been a good one between Corbin and Cumberland. The Red Hounds have it right now on the 44-yard line of Cumberland. Mauser once again in the shotgun. Scott Hart once again the blocking back for him. Double wideouts both ways. He's looking for Gibson. He's got him over there on the sideline. Lets it fly. Caught. Nope. Dropped right at the last minute as Matt just about caught that one on his knees. 10.4 seconds and probably about one more play coming up here for the Hounds. 2 at the most. Once again, it's the shotgun for Corbin. Mauser takes the snap. He's looking, throwing for the end zone. He has no one down there except a Cumberland player. Knocks it down with 3 seconds to go. Jody really airing that one out, though, as he sailed that one about 55 yards.
We'll get one more shot at it, though.
Once again at halftime, we'll tell you how this game is unfolded. It's been the big plays. Big plays have made this football game. Otherwise, the two teams have pretty much played each other to a stalemate, as the scoreboard shows. One more shot at it for the Hounds. Mauser drops all the way back to the 45, lets it go. He might have Matt Gibson down there, but he overthrew him. Matt was covered very well anyway, and that's going to end the first half of play. And at the end of the first half of play, our score, the Corbin Red Hounds 14, the Cumberland Redskins 14. We'll be back with all the halftime stuff for you. This is Red Hound Football on Southeast Kentucky's Sports Leader, T107. 4 minutes, Frank. Just give me 4 minutes on this.
Hey, Dave, what about if I go to the restroom?
Sounds good, man.
Bill gonna do stats.
You gonna do stats, Bill?
Yeah.
Has a good backfield behind him. Daniel Wilhoit, Jason Blair, and Anthony Rabazi. Duckworth is going to give it off to Wilhoit. Heading around the left side, gets a big hole all the way up to the 45, 50, down to the 45, shakes a tackle down to the 40. He's going to take it in. My goodness, ran right through Corbin. Daniel Wilhoit ran right through the Corbin Red Hounds that time, and once again, it was not really good tackling at all by the Hounds. Saw a lot of arms coming up there trying to bring down Wilhoit, and it just didn't work.
Well, we had just talked about what a good job we had done against the run up front, but that time we broke down up there and didn't get to him, and as you said, he ran through us for a touchdown.
So it's 2014 now as we, start off this third period just like we did the first with one team breaking it out early. It was Corbin, though, in the first period. It's Cumberland here in the third. Daniel Wilhoit Taking that football, that'll go 61 yards for the touchdown. White's on to kick the extra point. It is up, and it is good. So 11-17 to go in period number 3, 21-14. Cumberland leads Corbin, and we'll be back, and the Skins will kick off to the Hounds. This is Red Hound football on the Sports Leader, T107. Can you hear me, Bill? Can you hear me, Bill? Say it again, Bill. Say it again.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. What happened, man?
Well, there was a little trap play over here. They were calling it over here. It just got away from me. They knew it was coming, just couldn't stop it.
11-17 to go. A little trap play to the left side that time, and the Cumberland Redskins get 6 from Daniel Wilhoit on a 61-yard touchdown run. The extra point is good, and that leaves us at a 21-14 ball game. Talked with Bill Sloan on the during the break there, and he said the Corbin coaching staff was calling out that play was coming up, but still the Red Hounds unable to shut it down. Going to be Creech to do the kicking. Back to receive for Corbin. Matt Gibson right in the middle. To the right side of him is Scott Hart. Flanking him to the left is Chris Hammock. And Creech gets the foot to it. A long kick again. Taken by Gibson at the 10, 15, to the 20. Heading around to the right side of the 25. Back to the middle to the 30-yard line as a flag goes down. Returned to the 32-yard line by Matt Gibson as that time he kind of got right in the middle of a bunch of Cumberland players. Stood there for a moment, picked his path, and took it for about 2 or 3 more yards.
It's going to be an illegal block on us, blocking below the waist. I saw it. It was a good call.
So Corbin not off to a fantastic start here in the second half of play. 14-14 at the half. Cumberland has scored already within the first 30 seconds or so of that third period, and now Corbin returned it to the 32, but an illegal block. We'll move the Red Hounds backwards. Is that a 15-yarder?
Yes.
After they mark it off, yes. That'll put the football on the 14-yard line. So Corbin first and 10 from the 14. Red Hounds start off in the shotgun with Jody Mauser, and we have a flag on the play already. I don't know what.
Illegal motion against the Red Hounds.
Well, illegal motion against Corbin, so the Hounds hit with 2 penalties here to start off the third. That's 5 more yards. That'll have Corbin facing a first down and 15 from the 9-yard line. So the Hounds digging a big hole here and haven't even ran a play in the second half.
Well, you said it right. We've got off to a poor start here to start this half.
Curley and Fox split to the left side. McCowan and Gibson to the right side. Mauser out of the shotgun. He is going to find McCowan, who drops the football over on the sideline up around the 10-yard line. That'll bring up now 2nd and 15 for Corbin. You got Pat a little credit on that one. That one was a bit low.
A little bit low, yeah.
Mauser back to throw. Good protection. Lets it go. It's caught by Crowley all the way up at the 30. He breaks a tackle to the 35, 36-yard line. Taken out of bounds there, but that'll be good enough for a Red Hound. Now I see a flag on the play. Old Yeller is out again back in the Corbin end zone.
That's in the neighborhood of holding.
Yes, it is. Old Yeller's really been flying here in this second half, and it's been all against Corbin. Ball is spotted on the 35-yard line.
Maybe that's a late hit on the quarterback, hopefully. Mike Crowley, not to take away from what Jody Mauser threw a nice pass to Mike Crowley. Personal foul, it is.
Oh, it is. Late hit as they hit Jody Mauser late that time. Great catch, as you were getting ready to point out, I'm sure, by Michael Crowley.
Well, you know, and not only that, after he caught the ball, Mike has that good presence to turn upfield immediately. And, David, I really, of course, I like Mike, and I think a lot of people know that, but he has the ability really to be a great football player.
He's got soft hands.
Natural receiving ability. You know, everything he does just seems natural as far as a receiver. I know coaches say he's working harder on his blocking now, and he has the potential to be a great receiver here at Corbin.
Well, Corbin will decline that and take the first down and the ball up on the 36-yard line. And we're ready to go. 21-14, the Hounds trail with 10:42 to go in the third period. Corbin will stay with the shotgun. Mauser takes a snap, working off that left hash, rolls to the right side. He's got a man down there. He throws it, caught by Gibson, drilled it to him inside Cumberland territory at the 46-yard line. Had to thread it between a couple of Cumberland defenders that time, and once again, Matt went down to his knees to make that catch.
Good catch by Gibson that time. As you said, he just went and cradled the ball right at the ground. Jody Mauser having his best game of the year tonight.
He's done it all. Marcus Fox is wide to the left side. Split to the left side is, as it goes back to Mauser, and he is taken down by Sanford Baskins that time, all the way back at the 42-yard line.
Baskins came on a blitz, Dave. That time we didn't pick him up.
Nobody was even near him.
You know, the way we're spread out, I don't know what kind of blocking scheme we got down there, even if we had somebody available for it. You know, they just came on a blitz, and that happens some when you're in this shotgun set with a big spread.
Second down and 22, loss of 12 yards on that play. Ball is all the way back on the 43-yard line. Corbin had it up to the 46 inside Cumberland territory, but they'll stay with the shotgun, looking at second and 22. Once again, Fox and Crowley go to the left side. It's Gibson and McCowan to the right side. Hart stays in there to give some blocking protection for Mauser, the quarterback. Mauser to throw. He's throwing. It is off the shoulder pads of Matt Gibson down at the, Pat McCowan down at the 40-yard line.
Time was a slant to Pat, but Pat just unable to hold on.
9:33 showing in the third period. Corbin down here by 7. Third and 22, looking at the Redhounds.
Pretty good defensive play that time by Cumberland as they came up and made a slap at the ball there.
Yeah, I think maybe that Cumberland player got a hand on that one. Mauser out of the gun. Takes the snap, drops back. He's got pressure. He's got a hole. He's going to take it through that hole, and he is going to be taken down at the 48-yard line. Well short of the first down, and Corbin will have to send on the punting unit and punt it away to Cumberland. That time the Redskins really pinned back their ears and came after Jody Mauser, and he had to get out of the pocket straight up the middle.
Well, that's a positive offensive series for us, though. You know, without the sack, then, you know, we moved the ball pretty well. So we did look, you know, okay offensively then.
Well, now we got a timeout. Now they say, let's play, and there goes the clock showing 9:25 to go in the third. Hammock to punt it away. He'll get this one away from about the 38. It's a shanked kick high. Hits the 35 and will stay right on the 35-yard line, and that's where Cumberland will start this offensive drive. First and 10 from the 35. That time, Chris put that one up very high, of 25, 27 yards on that punt.
Cumberland putting a little heat on us there as we kind of just popped that up to get it away, but I know Chris would like to have that one back and punt it again. Cumberland,
after the quick score, Daniel Wilhoit, 61-yard touchdown run to start this third quarter off for him. Cumberland's been a fired-up football team. Handoff goes to Wilhoit, heading to the left side this time, and he is going nowhere. Let's see who got him. Josh Pate. Josh Pate got him right at the ankles, and a good tackle that time by Pate.
Josh, the nose guard, a senior.
Loss of a yard on the play.
Saw him before the game, putting a shoulder harness on. He's one of those kids that when he gets hurt, you know, he still stays in there and tries to play, and really has had a pretty good career here at Corbin.
8.5 to go, third period of play. Second down and 12 now. Facing Cumberland, Duckworth is the quarterback, their sophomore quarterback. Haven't heard much from Ravizzi, their big senior fullback here. And it's Duckworth to throw. He's got pressure from Romines, lets it go, almost picked off by the Corbin defense. That was Marcus Fox on the coverage. And that'll bring up now third down for Cumberland.
I'll tell you one thing about the Corbin coaching staff. Coach Jewell over there and Coach Gorman, Coach Adams, and Jones, and Coach Ferris, Coach Burchett, Coach Unks, all those guys are really trying to be enthusiastic with these guys and tell them, say, hey, hang in there, the good things are going to happen, and you got to admire them. You know, at 1-3, it'd be easy to say, okay, we're just not a good football team. They haven't accepted that. They realize that this can be a good football team, but they've just got to work, and that's what they've done tonight. They've really got after Cumberland.
Yeah, I would agree, and nobody's willing to say, hey, this season is a washout, even though Corbin is off to a 1-3 start. Handoff goes to Will Hoyt around the left side. He finds the hole. Not enough for the first down as he crosses to the 41. He needs about the 45-yard line. So it'll bring up a fourth down, and now Cumberland will have to punt it away as the Corbin defense holds, and the offense will get a chance to take the field.
Good defensive series for us that time.
Yeah, good point, Burley. You've talked with the coaches and stuff before the game, and they try to keep these kids spirited up because this isn't a bad football team. It's just a young, inexperienced football team, but I'm telling you, they've had 4 games under the belt now, and you can see a lot of things that they were doing wrong in those first 4 that they're doing much better now.
They're at the point now where people are starting to expect them to win, and they're getting better. And some of the mistakes that they made earlier in the year, they shouldn't make now. And as time goes on, I really feel like once we get into district play, that we're going to be okay. And we're still in this football game too. I guess I'm just one of those old hard-headed Red Hounds. I never think we're an underdog. I really believe that when we came in here tonight, that Cumberland believes they're an underdog, although they're a good football team.
7.5 to go, third period, as Cumberland gets ready to punt. And we got a whistle and a flag on the play. Didn't see what happened there. Well, you talk about the team learning things. I think the coaching staff too, Burley, learns right along with them. They've not coached these guys for 3 or 4 years like you normally would.
Anytime
they're learning something about.
Anytime you're a coach and you're not willing to learn or think you know everything, then it's time to get out because, hey, you learn every day, and I know our staff learns every day over there, and they know that, and the game changes, and kids change from time to time, so they're still in the learning process too, and they'll tell you that.
Well, this punt, we're never going to get this punt away. It gets awfully dark up here in the mountains.
We are in the mountains, too.
Yeah, we're as far back in the mountains as you can go. Okay, here's Duckworth, takes the snap. He punts it from the 28. It's blocked, and Corbin has it. It's picked up by Stevens. Stevens heading for the end zone, taken down on the 7-yard line. If I'm not mistaken, I see old Yeller laying back there on the 35-yard line, though.
Oh, no.
We'll see what that is as Corbin blocked the punt, picked up by David Stevens, and returned down to about the 6 or 7-yard line. The indication is it's against Cumberland, so the play will stand. Oh, Corbin declines it, and the Red Hounds knocking on the door here after a big block punt.
Did you see who got the block?
No, I didn't.
I didn't either. If we can get to Bill, and he'll just kind of keep us aware of that. David Stevens picked up the fumble, but I don't know who got the block punt.
It was David. He may have been the guy that blocked it too, Burley. As Corbin lines it up now offensively, out to the left side, Pat McCowan. The ends, Romines. The tight end on the left side. On the other side, Jeff Atkins will take the right end position. Pitch out. It's going to go back to Scott Hart. Heading for the end zone at the 5, at the 4, downed on the 4-yard line. Second down and goal for Corbin.
See some of our players hollering to the sideline something. They felt like something was wrong there.
That is White. Ball carrier. Looks like number 36. That's Hart.
Looks like the ball's resting right on the 5, Dave.
Yeah, it is right on the 5-yard line. So a gain of a couple on that play for Scott Hart. And that'll be second and goal for Corbin from the 5-yard line. Daniel Hamlin checks in. He'll play the right halfback. Pitch out to Hart. He'll take it to the right side this time. Looking for blocking and gets a little, but not much. And now Corbin is signaling for a timeout. A gain maybe of 1.5 yards on that play by the Hounds. And Corbin will take a timeout, so we'll take a break. 6:07 to go in the third. It's 21-7. Cumberland leads Corbin. We'll be right back. The Hounds are knocking on the door. This is Red Hound football on the sports leader, T107.
I'm sorry I didn't see who got that block.
Bill, you're supposed to have seen it. Oh, yeah, 21-14. Sorry.
A penalty was motion on the left side of the line against Cumberland. That's the reason they declined it.
Yeah, I know that is the penalty. But I know who blocked the punt, man.
Look good.
Who blocked the punt?
He didn't see it. Well, the score is not 21-7, 21-14. The Hounds trail by 7 here to the Cumberland Redskins. Dave King and Burley Foley here in the booth. Bill Sloan prancing the sidelines with a microphone. Corbin taking the timeout here, facing a third down and goal from just inside the 5-yard line. just a little bit inside the 5-yard line. Hamlin, Fox, and Hart set it up in the power I left set. Mauser, the quarterback. Jody takes the snap. He's going to pitch it out to Hart, heading to the left side. If he gets a block, he's in there, and he gets one down to the 1. Ball is loose. He falls on it. And they're going to say he is down on probably about the half-yard line. I'll tell you, that time really Scott fumbled the ball in the end zone. That should be a touchdown.
We're so close.
So close. Corbin, 4th and goal from the half-yard line, trailing 21-14 with 5:38 left to go in the 3rd period of play. Fox, Hart, and Hamlin, the backfield behind the quarterback, Mauser. Mauser behind Creekmore. Takes the snap. Pitch to Hart. Hart is not in, I don't think. Nope. Nope. Maybe on the inch line, maybe on the half-inch line, but not in. Stood up. Right on the goal line by the Cumberland defense. So close. But still, Cumberland is in quite a hole here.
Well, they really are, Dave, but doggone it. We needed to put that one in.
Yeah, we had some trouble against Glasgow getting it in once we got it down inside about 10 yards and just never could pound it in there. Finally did get enough points to win the football game against Glasgow. Duckworth, the quarterback, comes in with a play, and he'll set his team up here offensively. They've got it 1st down and 10 from about the foot line or something like that. Look for Ravasi to get this football here and try to get a little running room. Handoff is going to go to Ravasi. And Ravasi moves it out to about the 4-yard line, bringing up 2nd down and 6 or 7 yards for Cumberland. Corbin trying to hold defensively. 4:46 to go, 3rd period. The Hounds trail by 7. Duckworth has Ravasi, Baskin, and Hamlin behind him. Handoff goes to Ravasi. Ravasi breaks out of the line and moves it all the way up to the 10-yard line. Well, I'm telling you, he came through about 3 or 4 Corbin players that time, right through a line of tacklers.
Yeah, we really had him stacked up right there, but that good lower body strength that he has, he just kept running, and he's got him in decent shape here for maybe able to pick up a 1st down.
Looking at a 3rd down and about 1.5 yards, 2 yards. Handoff is going to go to Ravasi again, and Ravasi, or rather Baskin's got that handoff that time. The Cumberland players say that he's got enough for the 1st down. We'll see.
I think he does.
Yes, it is. 1st down by Sanford Baskins. That's the 8th first down of the football game for Cumberland. But still, Corbin defensively with a chance to do something good here. They moved it out to the 13-yard line. 1st and 10 from the 13, right in the middle of the field for Cumberland. White goes wide to the right side. Got a new back there in the backfield. We'll have to try to check him for you. Big fullback. Handoff goes to Baskin running around the left side. Hit once, hit twice. Finally knocked down at the 16, 17-yard line. Gain of about 4 on the play.
Fox getting up. Also looks like Creekmore. And several others. Jonathan Ocampo.
See, number 56, Travis White, has moved into the backfield for Cumberland. He normally plays linebacker. 6 foot, 220-pound junior. Big stocky guy. He's playing fullback on the wishbone. Halfbacks are Ravasi and Wilhoit. Pitch out to Ravasi looking for the right side. Hurdles of players, hit hard once, twice. 3 players get him. And that'll bring up 3rd and long now. Good defensive stand that time by Corbin.
David, win or lose this game, that's good Corbin defense right there. That's the way it's always been played here. A lot of people getting to the ball, and Ravasi with nowhere to go that time as Stevens and a number of others came over there. That's just good, hard-nosed Corbin defense.
And hitting hard, too, Burley. That's one thing about it. These are not baby licks that Corbin's putting on either. 2:25 to go in the 3rd, 21-14. Ball is resting on the 16-yard line, 3rd and 7. Duckworth with a wishbone behind him. Is looking, throws it out in the flat for White. White shakes and bakes. He's hit at the legs, breaks the tackle, hit again, and down he goes after a gain of only a yard and a half on the play, and that'll bring on a punt for Cumberland as Corbin holds defensively.
Well, we should get good field position here, but normally whenever time we've said that, he's come out with a boomer, but Corbin, the defensive team, really played hard that series. My hat's off to them. They swarmed to the football, and that's all 11 of them. They really got involved there and played good, hard defense.
Well, like you say, it's going to be a punt here by Duckworth. Corbin blocked the last one, but before that, the ones they hadn't blocked, he really booms them out of there. He'll be punting from around the 12 or 13-yard line, and you can see Gibson is all the way back inside his own. Oh, hits this one off the side of his foot. It'll bounce out of bounds at the 49 at around near midfield. Still a good punt, some good yardage on that. But Corbin will take it over with decent field position here with 1:29 to go in the third period. The Hounds down by 7.
Coach Jewell arguing, I think that ball, he felt like it went out of bounds on up the field earlier. I really couldn't tell, but I know Coach Jewell's just trying to get some momentum there for us right now to try to put one in the end zone.
I never understood when they do that why they don't make them kick it over. Because, when the ball sails out of bounds, it's hard to tell where it went out of bounds at.
Dave,
kick it again. Make it hit inbound somewhere.
You're not playing in a game up in Holler, okay?
Still, yeah. I know that's an old faithful.
I know you guys do that up in the Holler, but
it's an old thing. Yeah, you kick it out of bounds on the creek, man. You got to kick over. Well, we got to time it on the field. Good football game here, 21-14. This is an official's timeout, a player equipment problem.
I'll tell you what, if they don't change defenses here, they're not covering Pat McCowan right here.
No, they're not. Pat McCowan is split to the left side along with Matt Gibson. Split backfield behind Jody Mauser. 1st and 10, Corbin from midfield. McCowan is out there. He's out there. Here comes the pass to him. Picked off by Duckworth. Duckworth at the 50, 45, 40. Being chased. Cuts it back to the 30, and down he goes. Well, maybe Corbin thought the same thing because that one was right to Pat McCowan, but Ryan Duckworth jumped right in front of him, picked it off, and Cumberland's in business here. Deep inside Corbin territory with 1:15 to go in the third.
Yeah, doggone it, that's the kind of thing, it breaks you back right there. We're doing so well, and then, when you throw the ball up there so many times, eventually it's going to get picked off as it did, but that's just part of the game. That's going to happen when you throw it as much as we did, but defense has got to bow their neck right here again, and again, I'm just like Coach Adams. I'd come back throwing again because that's what we've been successful with.
So Corbin will have to try to put the stops on defensively as Baskins goes in motion. He takes it on the reverse, heading to the left side, getting chased, cuts it back up. Nice move as he takes it to the 24, 25, down to the 20, 15, down to the 10, down to the 5, and a touchdown for Sanford Baskins and the Cumberland Redskins. As went on a reverse handoff to the left side and then wound up getting the touchdown deep in the right corner. He came all the way across the field.
Well, that time our pursuit broke down, Dave. We shut him off to the left side there, and it looked like we were going to have a pretty good play, but we didn't pursue from the backside, and we weren't able to put him away. And again, this is where the kids got to bounce back right here now. When you start to become a better football team, you always got to bounce back from adversity.
So Sanford Baskins will record a 32-yard run. He has 3 of the 4 touchdowns here by the Cumberland Redskins. And Cumberland can't get lined up right offensively, and they're going to ask for a timeout before this extra point attempt. So let's do a break. It's 27-14 right now with 1:04 to go in the third. Cumberland set to kick their extra point after the TD. This is Red Hound football on the sports leader, T107. Hurt right there. That hurt.
It's called poor tackling.
Yeah,
no tackling.
No tackling. Our tackling's got to improve.
I'm interested in the little spin juke moves and getting out of it.
So good right down here.
Should kill a guy when he does that.
Yeah, back.
When they spin like that, you should kill them.
That's right.
Big number 80, Sanford Baskins strikes again for the Cumberland Redskins. Corbin actually had him hemmed up at the line of scrimmage, but he did a little spin move back to the inside. He was heading left. He spinned back to the right and wound up getting a 32-yard touchdown on completely the other side of the field from where he started. White on to try the extra point. 27-14 Cumberland. 1:04 to go in the third. The kick is up, and it is no good. Went wide to the right. That's where it stays at 27-14. We'll be right back here at Cumberland High School, and the Redskins will kick away to the Red Hounds. This is Red Hound football on the sports leader, T107. Don't you mess up, man. Spit my cup. Identifies. You're Frank, and I'm Dave. How's that? Something that resembles an ID. Need a quick score. 1:04 to go in period number 3. You are listening to Red Hound football on WCTT FM T107, Corbin, Kentucky. Dave King and Burley Foley in the booth. Phil Sloan is down on the sidelines as the Hounds have given up 2 TDs here in the third period. One of them came with 11:37 to go in the third. Daniel Wilhoit, 61-yard touchdown run. And now with 1:04 to go, Sanford Baskins has scored his third TD. This one a 32-yard run. He also has a 43-yard catch and a 16-yard spectacular catch. And, you're all about Robazy, but I'm telling you, it's been Baskins. He's done the damage to Corbin here in this game.
He's a great athlete. No question about it. He's a great one.
6'2", 220. And he can move. Here's a kick by Creech. He can really boot it out of there. It's going to be taken by Hammett. 20, 25, up to the 30, 35, and on up to the 40-yard line where he is thrown to the ground by Cumberland. 1st and 10, Corbin from their own 40-yard line.
Well, the kids just got to hang in there right now and try to put some points on the board. They, like I say, they've done some really good things tonight, and they've had a couple of breakdowns, and it's cost them a couple of touchdowns, but they're still in this thing.
All right, Corbin offensively, 1st and 10. And Corbin will stay in the shotgun. They've been in the shotgun since about the midway point of the first half, I guess. Mauser gets sets from Creekmore, takes a snap, hands it off to his blocking back, Hart. Hart at the 40, 45 up to the 46-yard line. Nifty little play there, gain of about 6.
Little draw play there as Scott catches him off balance a little bit.
Scott Hart has constantly been there to block for Jody Mauser out of the shotgun. That time, like Burley said, a little draw as Mauser handed it right to Scott Hart. Here's the snap. Mauser's going to throw it out in the flat to McCowan. Gets right off Pat. Pat's just had a terrible game catching the football. That hit him right in the chest and just ricocheted out of bounds. And I know as he walks over almost into the stands in disgust.
Yeah, I hate it for him because I guarantee you one thing. He hates it worse than anybody here. He's a competitor.
Yeah, we know he can catch the football. He's just had a bad game doing it right here. 7 seconds to go in the third. Got a flag on the play as Mauser's being chased out of the pocket. And he cuts his way all the way up to the 45-yard line. That'll be enough for the first down. We'll see what this flag was all about. Right over on the sideline. I don't know what that would be. Right over on the sideline where old Yeller came out.
Hopefully it's defensive holding. I think it's on us being Corbin.
Yeah, that's the end of the period. It is going to be procedure call against the Hounds, so we'll take a break and back with the 4th and final quarter. 27-14, Cumberland leads Corbin. This is Red Hound football on the sports leader, T107. Frank, got any scores? Got any scores, Frank? Okay. Just write them all down and get them next break, okay? Down here by 13, 27-14 as we get ready for the 4th and final quarter. The Hounds had Tied this football game up at halftime, 14-all, but it's been all Cumberland here in the second half of play as Corbin offensively is just unable to move the football down into the end zone. Had it on the 1/2 inch line, I guess, and didn't get the touchdown there just a moment ago. Good defensive stand by Cumberland. Penalty against Corbin moves the football back to the 40. Jody Mauser taking it all the way to the 45.
That'll make it about 30 cents for the Red Hounds.
That'll leave Corbin now facing 3rd down and 10 as we get ready to start off this fresh quarter of play. Corbin once again working in the shotgun. Mauser ready for the snap. Hounds right in the middle of the field. Jody drops back, lets it fly over the middle, and it is not caught by Daniel Hamlin. He came up with a football, but they're going to call that one a trap and an incomplete pass. 4th down, and the punting team comes on for Corbin.
Somebody take a timeout?
Well, what happened? They didn't switch sides of the field. I was wondering why we didn't do that. I thought maybe it's a Cumberland tradition where you didn't switch between the 3rd and 4th. And that plays, I don't know.
The quarter. There was a penalty that ended the quarter, and you can't end it on a penalty. Is that right?
Is that right?
Well, they didn't start the clock. It's a pretty good guess if it's not right.
Well, that's true, but they also didn't. Corbin was still going the same direction as they were at the end of the 3rd. They didn't switch ends. So now they're going to switch ends. I don't know. They're still showing 3rd down over there.
4th down. What gets you out of that holler more often, David?
So what happened there?
They had one more play in the quarter because of the penalty, I think. Okay. So they waited till that play, and then they start the 4th quarter.
So if you'd said that in plain English, we could have understood that. Instead of saying the quarter can't
after this game, hang around, because Dave King and I are going to have a little game of our own out here.
27-14. Corbin will have to punt it away as Hammock comes on, and he gets the kick away. A nice punt by Hammock. Ravizzi is back there waiting on it, and it goes all the way to the 20, out of bounds at about the 18-yard line. Nice punt by Chris Hammock that time.
Great punt that time as we back them up here. And, you know, we still got a chance to win this football game if we can come back and play that good defense as we did on that series before down here.
Yeah, the defense played well. It's the offense that's let Corbin down here in the second half. Even though the Hounds have moved the football some, we didn't get it in when we had it down there on the 1-yard line. And then we threw an interception after another good defensive stand. So can't fault the defense here in the second half. They've done a pretty good job. Even though they did get us off to a bad start there, giving up a 61-yard touchdown run on about the 1st or 2nd play of the 3rd quarter. Straight eye now lines up behind the quarterback for Cumberland. He gives it off to Will Hoyt. Moves it forward 2 to 3 yards. That'll bring up now 2nd down.
James Reeves in on a stop for Corbin. Not much room there as Corbin defensive line makes another good play.
27-14, 11 minutes and 10 seconds left to go in this football game here at Cumberland. It's been a really good night. It's not been very hot and humid. It's not that cool either. Just good football weather here at Cumberland. Redskins now, a gain of about a yard on that play. Looks like it's about it. Handoff to Ravizzi, and he is heading straight up the middle with it. Not getting much, maybe a yard or two. That'll bring up 3rd down for Cumberland as the Skins got a little bit.
Looks like David Stevens on the first hit. Also Josh Pate.
Cumberland playing a bit close to the chest, keeping the football here on the ground, is trying to get some time off of that clock. Got to watch Baskins. Sanford Baskins wide to the right side, and the pass over the middle is caught by White, though. And White has enough for the 1st down up at the 35-36-yard line. White was lined up on the left side, and he just shot across the middle, took the pass, picks up the 1st down. And we do have an injured player down. That is White. We'll be back. This is Red Hound Football on the Sports Leader T107. Got anything, Frank?
Ball will be spotted on about 36-yard line when play is up.
Dun-dun-dun. .02 to go in the football game. Duckworth underneath center. Handoff goes to Ravesey. Ravesey across the 40 to the 45-yard line. Gain of about 10 yards on that play. Just taking what I'm sure are tired quarterback defenders with him on that first down run, bringing up second down.
Well, we've played so good at times, and then we just hadn't been able here in the second half to make the big play, the big third down play, as they were able to pick up the first down a moment ago, and now Ravesey picks up 8-9 good yards.
Number 8, Tony Simmons, a 5'10 sophomore, checks in, plays wide receiver on the left side. Handoff to Will Hoyt, though, and Scott Hart is all over him for a loss on that play of a couple of yards. That'll bring up now a third down.
Good hit by Scott Hart.
Yard and a half for the first down here for Cumberland.
I guess the dangerous thing here with 9:06 to go is Ravesey hasn't hurt us.
No, he hasn't.
Tonight. And, he's a weapon waiting to explode at any time.
They've just not had to use him a lot, and he might have those fresh legs. Like you say, that's something you'll have to look out for if you're Corbin. He gained 10 yards last time he touched the football, just taking Corbin defensive players with him. This is a very good Cumberland football team, folks. Wishbone now lines up behind Ryan Duckworth. He's going to give it off to Baskins, trying to get it to the outside, and does. Jody Mauser can't get it. Stevens can't get it. He's at the 40, 40, 35, 30, 20, 15, 10, and another touchdown for Sanford Baskins. This one will go 56 yards for the TD with 8:27 to go.
Well, we were there to make the hits, Dave. We just couldn't come up. We didn't tackle very well, and he gets in the end zone.
So, Sanford Baskins.
I hope there's some schools looking at this kid because he is a very good player.
Yes, he is. Very good. Well, I'm sure they are because, hey, he's 6'2", 220, big, strong kid, and he gets things done on the field. That's his fourth touchdown of the game. This one a 56-yard TD. They're going to line it up for two here. Oh, they got a flag on the play. Duckworth takes a snap, throws it out to the right side for Ravesey, and he can't get anywhere with the football as it goes down.
Penalty's going to be on Cumberland. I think they had two people in motion at the same time, and I don't think you can do that. I'm sure Corbin will decline it here.
Well, the score stays 33-14. Cumberland on top of Corbin. They'll kick off to the Hounds when we come back. This is Red Hound football on the Sports Leader T107. No, it's not. No, it's not.
Come on, Frank.
Do you update any scores yet, Frank? Are those all finals? Well, it's 33-14 with 8:27 left to go here in the football game as the Corbin Red Hounds have fallen behind the Cumberland Redskins. Corbin done a pretty good job at times, and at times they've lapsed, and it's been Sanford Baskins who has taken advantage of those lapses and has made Corbin pay. Kickoff by Creech is going to be taken by Matt Gibson to the 25, down on the 25-yard line. Nice tackle that time, made by number 40, Charles Jackson. Hit him right in the legs. Corbin 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line.
Well, the football will be filled with, the air will be filled with footballs.
Yeah, I'm sure Corbin going to come out throwing. Of course, the Hounds have been in that passing attack, and it's worked well a lot of times. Jody's had some people drop some passes that they probably should have caught. He threw a costly interception there after a good defensive stand by Corbin. Corbin's played hard and played pretty well most of the game, but they find themselves down here 34-14 because Sanford Baskins has just been a one-man wrecking crew. Jody's going to give it off in there to Scott Hart. Is that Scott coming out of the pack? I think so. Scott across the 30 up to the 33-yard line. 2nd and 2 for Corbin.
Baskins came out of the game on that play, but he's going back in now.
He bound to be getting tired. He's ran 25 miles here in the football game. He's just made some good plays. I'm like you. Some colleges should be looking at him because he's a good athlete. High formation. Pitch out goes to Bargo, and Bargo trying to get up a little steam there and falls over what looks like the first down marker at the 35-yard line. Going to have to come out and measure this one. It's very close.
First down.
Officials say first down for Corbin.
Anytime you need me, Dave, let me know.
Okay. First and 10 for Corbin from right at the 35-yard line. The Hounds right on the center of the field, working right off of that hump there. Corbin lines up this time. They're going to run it in the wing. Gibson will be the wing back as Mauser takes a snap. Going to give it off in there to Marcus Fox, and Fox cruises over the 40 to the 42-yard line before he goes down. Another good first down gainer for Corbin. Well, it's a nice place to play football, kind of nestled here in the trees and the mountains here at Cumberland, and got a good field to keep it in good shape.
You know, Dave, Corbin's really, I've seen them do some things that we haven't seen them this year. They were really aggressive on defense at times tonight, and then at times we simply broke down.
Mauser gives off to Marcus Fox again. Fox up into the line for another yard or two, bringing up 3rd and short now for Corbin with 6:04 left to go in the football game. The Hounds down here 33-14. Looking as if they may be on their way to their 4th defeat of the year against only one win, but Corbin's improving. They get better with each game. Of course, they've got, you talk about their tough pre-district schedule, but I'm telling you, when you get down in the district, you got to look at Middlesboro, Somerset, Rockcastle County, and a good Madison Southern team. I formation lines up behind Mauser, gives it off in there to Hart. Scotty is probably going to be short of the first down by about half yard. Gets off there. He's a little bit shy. Corbin will, I'm sure, go for it here on the 4th down.
Yeah, we really don't have a choice right here, down 33-14 with only 5 minutes to go. We've got to try to pick up a first down.
All tied up at 14 at the half, but the second half has belonged to the Cumberland Redskins. Corbin, 4th and inches. Handoff goes to Fox, who just falls forward for enough to get the first down.
Yeah, he has first down. Marcus running hard in there.
So 1st and 10 for Corbin, 4:58 left to go in the football game. They got a good Cumberland crowd up here. They really turn out to support their team. And as I look across the way, Burley, I see a lot of Redhound fans who have made the trip up here to see Corbin play. A lot for this distance because this is a pretty good drive from Corbin. And no one's given up on this football team, not the coaches, the fans. Mauser takes a snap, rolling out to the left side, being chased, cuts it upfield to midfield, on across to the 47.
Well, I can tell you one guy that hasn't given up. That's Jody Mauser.
Absolutely. He thinks, Jody still thinking we can win this football game. He's a competitor.
You know, our kids, really, like I say, they've done some really good things at times tonight, and then our tackling broke down, and Baskins had a lot to do with that. He's 6'2", he's 220, and he's a sprinter. You know, so sometimes when you face an athlete like that, it's not as much tackling as it is athletic ability. But really, we had some backside pursuit that didn't get there a couple of times. We were right in this thing at one time tonight.
I will say this: I look for this Cumberland team to make some noise in this single A division. Mauser handoff.
Well, one thing we got to consider, you know, Somerset's in our district. They beat this Cumberland team too, David. So it's not going to get any easier. You know, we've got to play harder and harder each week.
Scott Hart on the carry, coming up with enough yardage to get another Corbin first down. 3:45 to go and counting down. Well, that's true. Somerset, they must have an awfully good football team to come up. I think that game was even up here. I've got a Cumberland schedule here somewhere. Mauser with a split backfield behind him. Gibson to the right side. He's going to flip it out on the little play action there for Crowley. Comes up incomplete. That'll bring up now 2nd and 10 for Corbin.
Felt like Michael might have got held a little bit right there, but official didn't feel like it.
Yeah, the Somerset game last year in the Coal Bowl where Somerset got a 1-point win. And I'm telling you, with a win here, Harlan goes to 3-2. Then they got Lincamp, Williamsburg, Everts, Hazard, and Pineville. I'm sure Lincamp and Hazard can make a game of it with Cumberland, but the other 3 games should be pretty easy wins. Pass for Bargo, caught. Did he stay in bounds? Official says no, down at the 30-yard line. Matt Bargo rushing down the right sideline. Jody Mauser put it to him, but it was out of bounds when he caught it.
A half a step. We needed the football field to be a half a step wider.
.320 to go, 33-14. Cumberland's going to get the win to go to 3-2 on the year. Corbin will fall to 1-4. Redhounds travel over to Wayne County next Friday night. It's Rockcastle County at home, Middlesboro at home after that, then Somerset and Madison Southern away. Mauser to throw over the middle, caught by Gibson down at the 30, on down to near the 25-yard line. That'll be good for another Corbin first down with 3:11 to go in the football game. Matt Gibson has done a good job catching the ball, Burley.
Yeah, Matt's a gutty little kid. He really is. And I tell you the thing, though, I think the positive thing tonight is I think our offensive line really has done a decent job. They really have. They protected Jody back there. We've been able to move the ball on the ground somewhat. Big plays hurt us tonight. We would stuff them, and then a big play would hurt us.
Clock down to 2:55. Mauser to throw again, getting some heat in the pocket this time. Lays it out there for Gibson. Matt can't catch up to it. 2nd and 10 for Corbin. Ball on the 26-yard line now. Stay tuned after the game. We'll take you through the stats and chat with Burley here a moment or two. Tell how this game went, and also we'll, on the wrap-up show, talk to Corbin assistant football coach Willard Ferris.
Cumberland play Lincamp next week, did you say?
I think I did, yeah.
Where's that game at?
Here. Here at Cumberland. Mauser to throw again on 2nd down, and it is off of Matt Gibson, incomplete. Matt took a pretty good shot after he didn't catch the ball, and Jody took a pretty good shot after he let it go. He's slow getting up, as is the guy who got him back there. Who else could it be but Sanford Baskins? He's also had a good game defensively here for Cumberland. He comes up holding his right arm.
This has been a physical football game.
Yes, it has. It's taken a toll on both teams. Both players are up, though. 2:45 to go, 33-14, 3rd and 10 from the 26-yard line of Cumberland for Corbin.
Matt Gibson down, shaking up. Coaching staff over looking at him.
That play's kind of lulled here for a moment or two. Also, I think I said it a while ago, reminds you Corbin is on the road again next Friday night, taking another pretty good trip to Wayne County. They'll take on the Wayne County team that's not had a good season up to this point. I saw where one of our local papers said Wayne County was the worst team in the state. I don't know about that. I'm sure there's probably somebody out there that could beat, but it's not been a good year for the Wayne County Cardinals.
No, it sure hasn't. tell you what, they have a good middle school team, though, so they've got help on the way. I had the opportunity to see their middle school team play, and they're a pretty good football team.
Well, we have, I don't know what is going on out there. I guess we had some kind of a timeout or something. We'll just keep it here. It has been Sanford Baskins. 4 touchdowns in the football game. Daniel Will Hoyt got the other TD. Ravizzi has not been a big force here, but he's not had to be. Baskins has done it himself. Mauser rolls to the right. He'll keep this one. Looking for a block from Fox. Takes it down to the 15. Heads for the 10-yard line. Out of bounds at the 10. That'll be more than enough for another Corbin first down. So the Hounds keep this drive alive here with 2:35 to go. The clock stops there as Mauser was thrown out of bounds.
Jody should have some great statistics tonight. 88-yard touchdown to start the game with, and I'm not quite sure what he's done passing, but I'm sure Bill Sloan will let us know about that.
Yes, he will. Ball on the 9-yard line. First and goal from the 9 for Corbin with 2:35 to go in the football game. The Hounds working off of the right side of the field. Fox, Hart, and Hamlin line up in the power I left set behind the quarterback, Jody Mauser. Pitchback is going to go to Hart, looking for room around the left side, being chased, and losing about 4 yards. He just kind of string it out to the left. Never could find an opening to cut it up, and loss of 4 on the play.
Cumberland came on a blitz then that time, Dave, and really nowhere to go for us, as they had, I think they anticipated we might run that and really send a lot of people.
Yeah, nothing at all. Scott Hart could do that time, and except take the loss on the play. Corbin's got their touchdowns in the football game from Jody Mauser. He scored on the first play of the game, as a matter of fact, after the kickoff, an 88-yard run. Matt Gibson had a 61-yard touchdown catch from Mauser. For the other touchdown, as Mauser tries to unload across the middle to Crowley, is tight end. That's incomplete. Stops the clock at 1:49. Third down and goal from the 13 for Corbin.
I'd like to see us get in for another score here, because I really feel like the game has been closer than the 33-14. It's been a much harder fought football game than the score indicates.
Yeah, you know, you look at what score Bell was, 35-12? This is about as bad as that, and this has not been that kind of football game, I'd agree.
No, sir.
Mauser underneath. He's being chased from behind, doesn't see the man pursuing him, and down he goes. He got blindsided that time, never did even see what we'll say his attacker coming at him.
Timeout.
Corbin takes a timeout with 1:33 to go, facing a 4th down and 21 after the loss by Mauser. So we'll take a break here and come back with 1:33 to go in the game. This is Red Hound football on the Sports Leader T107. Got your stats, Ray Beal?
Yeah, just about. Got Mauser 8 attempts for 126 yards.
Rushing?
Yeah, 126 rushing.
I've
got total on his... so far, he's passed for 186 and ran for 126.
Yeah, I could do that.
Yeah, with dreams.
Well, I didn't say when I would.